Springbank Campbelltown single malt scotch whisky. This is part of the Countdown collection and my new edition this Monday, the 31st of March. And I am so excited to try out a small X4 ASMR whiskey video with you, and I hope you enjoy it. We will be making a post, I think, on Instagram and maybe on YouTube too. But this is absolutely fantastic. So many tingly sensations from this beautiful presentation of a certificate. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look, 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 look. Springbank Countdown, aged 30 years. This limited edition bottle is one of only 500 being released as part of our Countdown Collection series. This live pod series has been launched to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Springbank Distillery. These limited edition bottles will be available to purchase by ballot only on the lead up to 2028, when we will celebrate this momentous milestone in our distillery's history. We thank you for joining us on this special journey, counting down the years. Congratulations on obtaining a bottle from the third release. 2 more very special limited releases will be available annually as part of the series. Yours faithfully, Neil Clapperton, who has signed this as Chairman and Managing Director of Springbank. Wow. Wow. Look, 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 look. So good. Let's see what else is in here, because I got one of these last year and it was, this is a temporary setup just for this unboxing of the Springbank Countdown 30 years old. So let's see what's in here. Wow, look, look. This is so special. We can see the Countdown series. The first release available in 2023 was a 27-year-old, and last year's release was the second release in 2024, which was a 26-year-old, which I managed to get my hands on. That one there. I love this material. It's so luxurious and embossed in gold. Everything about this Countdown collection is absolute luxurious. luxury. And Springbank, if you didn't know, is one of my favourite distilleries, and we recently went there for a friend of mine's posh scotch for a friend's So I've been whispering, but maybe I will change the voice just a little bit. I wanted to focus now on the third release, which is available in 2025, which is now, and it is this one here. One of the things that we get when we are fortunate enough to acquire such a limited edition bottle is this certificate of authenticity, which we have a unique serial number. So let me read this to you, and while I do, you can look at this absolutely amazing bottle. I'll leave that there to look at. Okay, so let's see if I can read this without my readers on. In fact, I'm going to go and get them right now. Okay, so I came back and managed to get my readers so I can read this card to you. Okay, so you can, as I said, look at this fantastic bottle of Springbank 30-year-old Countdown. It is just beautiful. Okay, so here we go. As part of our 2000th anniversary celebrations, we invite all owners of this Countdown collection bottle to enter a prize draw. To do so, please provide your personal details on the small slip below, tear off and return to us at the following address: Springbank Distillers Limited, Sales Team, 9 Balgham Street, Campbelltown, Scotland, Argyll, Scotland, Papa Alpha 286 Hotel, Zebra. I'm not American. Zebra. Your unique serial number can be found at the bottom of your certificate of authenticity, which is here. I'm covering it up because my name is Tony, but Tony what? You can call me X4. Tony X4. Or you can call me X4 ASMR. But let's get back to reading you this lovely statement from the distillery. To be eligible for the draw, please return this slip by the 1st of January 26. The prize will be revealed and all winners will be contacted after the draw. You put your full name and the serial number, and then your full name again, and the serial number again, and then your email address here, so the distillery can contact you if you win. I entered this last year. I was unsuccessful, but after a visit to the distillery, meeting some fantastic people, I will be back. Definitely. It's such a wonderful place. The staff are so friendly and they are very educated with their product, which is, of course, single malt whiskey from Springbank, Hazelburn and Longrow. They will have a run of 3 different types of liquid from their distillery, which we'll get into shortly, but I just wanted to show you this for the unboxing. This is such wonderful material, and the gold embossed You can feel it under your fingers. I'd assume you could, if you maybe if you could read Braille, you could possibly feel what that is like. I'm not sure how that works. I've just started watching Daredevil on Disney Plus, so maybe maybe Daredevil could do that. Bit of Matthew Murdoch. Anyway, showing my geeky side, not just for whiskey, for all things Marvel too. But this is so good. Okay, enough of the very luxurious certificates and advertising for the future releases, which looks like the next release next year will be a 29-year-old. So possibly this could be the oldest from the 5 releases. Anyway, let's go back to this bottle. Wow, just look at this bottle. This is great. And if we look at the volume, so the volume for this is 47.3%, which is my personal sweet spot. Many people who drink whiskey, I would say the aficionados of us, the enthusiasts of us, will have different tolerances to the volume of alcohol within our preferred liquid, and this is bottled at 47.3, which I can tell is not the original cask strength. Something that sounds nice, but something at 30-year-old at 47.3 would not be cask strength. I don't think it would actually. Typically, cask strengths are 50 to 60%, if not more. When myself and Ian and others went to Springbank to visit recently in February, we tasted some new make, and some of the new make was high 60s and 70% ABV, which is the volume of alcohol, which was very, very strong. And it's new make, so that's it. It looks like water. It's a clear solution, clear liquid. This beautiful colour mainly comes from, well, in this case it will come from purely from cask. So the liquid, as new make, gets put into a cask, and that cask would be potentially, I think with Springbank, they will they have certain preferred casks, which is ex-bourbon barrel, and they have sherry casks amongst others, and I'm not quite sure what this one actually is. Let's see if we've got any information on the bottle. Let me see. Okay, so turning around, we get, no, we haven't got it on here, so it doesn't tell us the flavour profile on this, and it's not really a flavour profile as such. The beauty about whiskey is that once you make the spirit and you put it into the cask, you just leave it there and let nature take its course, and then 30 years later, here we go. But there is flavour note profiles on this release. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the Springbank 30-year-old from the Springbank website, which tells us that this bottle here, this wonderful Springbank Countdown 30, is the 3rd release, as I said earlier. It's aged for 30 years, and the 2025 release was made from a marriage of 3 casks. So one of them was fresh bourbon, one was a refill bourbon, and one was a refill sherry, which you can tell there's a darker hue to the liquid, which if it was just 2 casks and bourbon, that would be slightly lighter, but we can see the liquid is slightly darker due to the influence of the refill sherry cask. So they have been nestled. Oh, that's a good word for ASMR, isn't it? Nestled, 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 nestled. They have been nestled in our warehouses for the entirety of their maturation, destined to be part of this very special and significant collection. So, as I said earlier, these are very, very limited releases. This is limited to 500 bottles worldwide, available in a 70cl bottle, which this is, as you can see, and 43.3% volume. And yeah, it's no secret that these are priced to reflect how rare and special they are. So this was actually £2,500, which is not a secret. If you visit this website, which is Springbank, it tells you here, including VAT, of course. So this is so special that I just wanted to unbox and show you. So let me see on the computer here. Yeah, we have the certificates of authenticity and the box, and we also have the little sample, which is fantastic. It means we don't have to open the big one, and that's very much part of a collection, never to be opened. I think if you wanted to buy a 30-year-old Springbank, they are released annually. If you're fortunate enough to acquire them at retail price, I think for about £800 to £900, which for a 30-year-old whisky of Springbank is again a lot more reasonable than £2,500. But they are very, very difficult to acquire, and often you have to purchase them through secondary markets, and the secondary markets are very competitive when it comes to Springbank. So I don't tend to frequent them, but this is such a nice sound. Tingly, 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 tingly. Tingly, tingly. Tingly, tingly, tingly. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this screen now because it's quite bright. So let's see if we can go back to the other screen. Okay, so we're back with the washback picture. So if you have not visited Campbelltown in Scotland, it is such a wonderful place. Like most distilleries, there's not a lot around there, but with Springbank, their distillery is in the city centre, and you can find accommodation. you can visit this washback bar, and I believe this is available in the washback bar for £130 for a 25 centilitre measure. So if you wanted to sample this as a 30-year-old whiskey, they do have it for £130, which again, for those who for those who are not connoisseurs of whiskey or Springbank in general, that probably seems like a gargantuan figure, which it absolutely is. However, when you look at the rarity of the liquid and the expression of these Countdown series bottles, it's not too bad. But again, it's like most hobbies, you can invest time and money into those, and some people will never understand. For me, this is something very, very special, and I wanted to share that with you today. So I'm going to review everything again in the box, and I will put this back into the box, into this box, and yeah, that will kind of close this Springbank Countdown 30 collection bottle, the third issue for 2025. It will close this session down. I'm still getting used to my terminology for X4 ASMR. Okay, so let us proceed to put things back in. So say goodbye to this beautiful bottle. We're going to put that back into this box. This is also embossed Springbank with their coat of arms, Campbelltown, single malt, Scotch whiskey, and then Countdown, aged 30 years, Countdown collection, 70 centilitres, 47.3% alcohol volume. Okay, so we put this back inside. We slide that all the way home. Wow. But we mustn't close it yet. We have our little sample to go in here. We must find the bubble wrap. Let me find the bubble wrap. Here's the bubble wrap. certificate of authenticity back into this beautiful and luxurious sleeve. So, this is the end of my video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ASMR tingles. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing of this Springbank 30-year-old Countdown Collection series bottle. And if you have any questions or comments, please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends if you think they would enjoy the X4 ASMR experience, and if they would like to maybe expand their knowledge about whiskey and relax while they do it. I hope you have relaxed. I hope you have relaxed.